Hey everybody, happy 300th episode. Can you believe it?
Is it really that happy of occasion? I mean, we've been polluting the internet with our filth and squalor for 300 episodes now, and you silly humans are just eating it all up. It's ridiculous.
Seven people like it. I'll take it.
Soon to be 6.
Oh man. Mike's in a mood tonight, guys. We had a hell of a time starting the episode. For some reason, for a few months now, we have been just plagued with technical difficulties. Mainly on Mike's side, to be honest. There's a lot of weird stuff. It's got to be difficult to get good internet living deep in the woods of upstate New York.
You know, I think you'd be surprised.
You guys have cars and stores there too?
Oh, we've got technology like you couldn't even imagine. It would blow your mind.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Listen, Mike, just because you're over there on the fucking West Coast doesn't mean that you are at the peak of technology. Come on. This is just silly at this point.
Well, like we always do on 100th episodes, or at least we have the 2 other times we've had this milestone come up. So we like to take the time to read a couple iTunes reviews and say thank you to those who have left them recently.
Can we just collectively thank them and skip over all this sappy bullshit?
No way. This is what this episode's for. Come on, man. You gotta get festive.
You know what? You can take your festive and shove it up your ass.
Yikes, Mike. You're
all right. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little crabby. This shit is pissing me off. I'm Continue.
All right. Let's keep it together for the sake of the occasion. All right. So I'm going to start with this iTunes review, and thank you to everybody who's left an iTunes review. 1 star and negative, or 5 stars and positive. They're all funny in some way. I try to laugh at them and not go into a deep rooted lifelong building rage.
So you're not going to cry this time over some bullshit?
No.
You're over that?
Yeah, no, I do.
Okay.
I'll do it afterwards when I'm alone and in the shower.
Okay.
When I let out all my sorrows and failures.
That's not all you let out in the shower. Let's be real here.
Got me there, boyo. Okay, the first one is titled Great Podcast. It's 5 stars, thankfully, and it's left by...
Well, this person clearly has no taste. Go on.
YVTV. And they state, these guys have good information and fun theories. Most importantly, they don't annoy me at all, which is phenomenally easy to do. Highly recommended. That's always good to hear, not being annoying. Because let's face it, some podcasts can be annoying. And I'm sure that we're the annoying podcast too.
See, I disagree with them completely, because I think you guys are completely annoying and I can't stand a goddamn thing that you do.
Wow, Micah, did you get your ladies' day today or what?
My ladies' day?
Yeah, Aunt Flo, come. What's going on?
What the fuck does that mean? Listen, get off my back, all right?
All right, man, I'm just trying to have fun with this episode. I don't want to have
all right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, we can continue. Can I read one?
Please do. Maybe it'll cheer you up.
So this one is probably my favorite one. And mainly just because of the title of this review, but it's from an individual named Hasiak, I think. If I mispronounce your name, I'm terribly sorry. The title of this review is Ted Cruz is in on it. And see, he knows, he understands, he can see through his flesh boy pudgy exterior to the beautiful sleek reptilian body that lies beneath. and he understands that Ted Cruz has his place. He's serving his role admirably. What you humans don't realize, what you guys don't realize, is that Ted Cruz is exactly where he needs to be right now. He may seem like a bumbling idiot politician who is a sycophant and is just ready to kiss anybody's ass who has power over him. But that's his role. He's playing a role, and he's doing it admirably. Love Ted Cruz. Anyway, it just says, great talk without taking itself too seriously. I don't know if the talk is great, but you can bet your bottom dollar that things are not being taken too seriously. Maybe one could argue that things should be taken a little more seriously.
Maybe.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
All right, I got another one here that's titled Awesome. And again, 5 stars. Thank you for that. It's
Man, these people. Come on.
Yeah. They're betting 100. I don't know.
I bet these guys all support evil time traveling Barack Obama too.
You know, I hope so, but I truly believe it's probably split right down the middle. So who knows? But you don't like
you mean between evil time traveling Barack Obama and Reptama, right? That's where the divide is.
Ooh, see, I think we forget about Reptama. I think he's neglected.
You'll pay for that mistake.
All right, so the awesome one was left by Merlin 9761. And it says, you guys are the best. Oh, that's awesome. Love your show and keep up the great work. Thank you, Merlin 9761. That sounded like a radio operator. Merlin 9761. Come in, Merlin 9761.
I hope he is a radio operator.
And that's his handle.
Or maybe it's his AOL handle from back in the day, and he wanted to be Merlin because he's, a wizard of sorts.
Ooh.
And he's like, you know what? Who's the greatest wizard of all? Merlin. And couldn't get it because some other asshole beat him to Merlin. So he's like, you know what? Just throw in some random numbers and that'll be my screen name. And so he did. And so it was. And it continues to be.
But is Merlin really the greatest wizard ever, though?
No, clearly not.
No.
I seem to recall a certain sect of wizards that existed in the caves of Vietnam in the 60s and 70s. And they had powers beyond anybody's understanding. And maybe they didn't speak the same language as the humans that came in contact with them, but they didn't look the same either. They had a different appearance from the people in the area, and just because they had a different appearance and they couldn't speak the language and they wore beautiful, luxurious robes, they get shot at by fucking monsters.
That sounds bad, but you forgot to add in non-humanoid species.
I don't think that's relevant to this topic.
I definitely think it is. I wonder. I know we have a few military personnel that listen, and I would love for you guys to finally weigh in on this and set Mike straight, because I want to know if you guys came across that situation anywhere in any terrain, would you shoot that fucking thing without asking questions? Because when we finally get all the information on the reptilians, I'm going to get a tattoo across my shoulders in their language that says jacket maker. And I'm going to become legendary to them.
You don't realize that you're probably a joke to them.
Just
saying.
I will be until my 7th jacket is made. Then I'll make boots out of their babies.
Wow. So now you're supporting infanticide of a race of beings that you have no knowledge or understanding of. And not only are you going to kill them, but you're going to do the barbaric thing and make a goddamn jacket out of them. And then you're going to go kill their children to make shoes for your stupid feet.
Shoes, belts, wallets. There's a few things in this world. I don't know why. It's weird. I'll be honest and open. There's a few things in this world that when I see it or hear it, it instantly puts me in a somber, angry state. It's almost like a werewolf transforming at night or something like that. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day when you're trying to turn on your PS2 or something like that, and you had to go to like channel 3 and it was just this blue screen. Do you remember that, Mike? Hello?
Why are you Why do you refer to yourself in third person?
No. Anyway, the blue screen, do you remember that? Like channel 3, the audio or video input?
Listen, like I said earlier, we have technology here that it's way beyond what you've been dealing with. So you talk about this blue screen. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm beyond that shit.
Well, if you guys have heard of it, and I don't know what you're talking about, your technology. You're a
because
Etbo
our technology
supporter.
over here in where I am is way better than where you are.
Just can't stop snow or do any climate control.
Are you mocking me?
A little bit.
I don't appreciate your tone, sir.
But what I was saying, that screen, when I saw that screen, for some reason, it would just put me in a homicidal type of mind frame. It would make me angry. And for some reason, and I don't know why, fucking reptilians do the same thing. I want to bite their fucking heads off. If they were small and I was big as Godzilla or something like that, I wouldn't even step on them. I would just eat them.
You do realize that Godzilla is a reptilian, though.
That's okay.
So you're emulating a reptile so that you can kill reptiles.
Okay, then let's say King Kong, Mighty Joe
You know what?
Young.
King Kong's a bitch.
Compared to Godzilla, I agree.
Yeah, you don't even need to bring him up around these parts.
But I would definitely eat them all so I can shit them out, just so I can go through the process of turning reptilians into shit. And that's after I've gotten my fill of goddamn jackets and wallets.
You're gonna regret those words.
Mike, do you have any more iTunes reviews?
Yeah, I do. They're not as good as the Ted Cruz one, though. That majestic man. Oh, lovely son of a bitch. He's very handsome too, might I add.
He is super creepy, and I get the whole Zodiac Killer thing. He gives off that vibe, and then being a politician on top of it, that's like you got to be a creepy person to want that to be your profession in the first place. So things don't look good for Ted Cruz in the eyes of the people.
It depends on the people you're asking.
The Satarians.
My people think he's fantastic, doing a great job.
Us Satarians do not like Ted Cruz. We know what's up.
Yeah, that's what you say. Anyway, yeah, I got another one. This one is by an individual who dubs themselves the Obstructor of the Night.
Nice.
So apparently they just, want to live in a world where it's eternally light and sunshine.
Obstructor of the light.
Who wants to live in a world with no fucking night? That sounds terrible. Stop obstructing the night, all right? People need to sleep. Can't be sunshine fucking everywhere. So simmer down with the obstructing of the night. Anyway, this person, whoever they may be, said that they found our show kind of late, but they will burn through all the episodes. This poor individual then goes on to say that they probably listen to almost 30 episodes in a week.
Whoa.
And that it makes the long, boring work days go by much quicker. And then you're told to keep up the great work. So, I'm sorry that you are using this show to, waste your time. You're probably lowering your IQ as a result, and making idiots rich and famous, presumably. So, I understand that you obstruct the night for a living, but maybe it's because you listen to two assholes talk about bullshit.
Okay, hey man, I'm gonna take this out, but let's cheer it up a little bit here. 300, man. 300.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yay, it's 300 and so all right, let's do the math. The Obstructor of the Night listens to 30 episodes a week, and this is number 300. So, according to them, they will get through our entire catalog in 10 weeks.
That's why we will press forward diligently and produce another 300 episodes.
Wow, that is a lot of pressure. That is a lot to put on my shoulders. I'll need a contract. I will have my people review it, and we will get back to your people.
Deal.
But you know what? I've got a sneaking suspicion that this might be the last episode of the Whatcast.
Why would you say that?
Listen. Let's just continue on, and we'll see what happens. All right, we'll see what happens.
All right, Mike. I think you got one more review, and then we'll move on, man.
All right. So I've got one more from Sweet Girl She. This makes my cold heart smile. See, now this person I get. This person, they've got a cold heart. They might also be related to Ted Cruz, if you know what I mean. I got nothing but love for our reptilian contingent, so keep on being cold, sister. She says, I am a pretty cynical kind of gal, and it's not easy to get a silent smile from me, let alone a genuine LOL. I don't know what it says about me, but somehow these guys pull it off all the time, especially during the most macabre subjects. So, spoken like a true lizard woman. Thank you. And even though Mateo wants you dead, I love you.
It's okay if she's a wizard person or a reptilian, but if they're
so it's okay if they're a girl, but
no,
if it's a guy wizard, fucking boots and wallets and belts and dildos.
Nope. Dildos, yes, but if they are a wizard, then I got a problem. Reptilians, I'm gonna kill them too, but I'm saving the jackets for the fucking magical ones that can't be trusted.
You are.
I think I'm going to try to reach out to evil time traveling Barack Obama and inform him of your newfound direction of lizarddom. Reptama. He's neglected, but I think you're taking it too far.
I don't think you need to. First of all, you've been opposed to him all the time, so he's going to see through that and be like, you know what? You fucking hate me, and you're just trying to sow discord among my ranks, and it's not going to work. He most likely what he's going to do is use his time powers to reduce you to a baby, and then he's going to punt you through a field goal.
Oh,
yeah, and that's how you're going to end. So you probably would be better off just not confronting him and just let me do my thing. All right.
Spoken like a worried member of evil time traveling Barack Obama's army.
You're a son of a bitch, Mike.
Let's move along to our episode. This is an episode that we announced a while ago. It's one that Mike here was excited to cover, but we'll see if his salty, crabby mood will let him indulge us with the wonders of human mutilation.
All right, robot, play the goddamn music so we can get this shit started. So 300, and we're going to talk about human mutilation. Doesn't that sound delicious, kids?
That's always been a weird one, man. Cattle mutilations are weird enough, but a while ago we talked about a few cases, especially though that older case from Brazil. Just bizarre shit, man.
Maybe it's some other beings from somewhere else that are just getting back at humans for being such bumbling idiots and killing everything that exists that's not them, and then going and killing each other like fucking morons instead of banding together to create a better world and preserving what they have.
How funny would that be if when aliens do reveal themselves to humans, they're just like, we're here to kill you because you're fucking assholes. You're intergalactic assholes. You are the fucking pig trough of the galaxy. And we're tired of smelling your shit.
Do you want to know why? It's because it's way more effective to hide among them and kill them off without them even noticing.
Or use them as a food source.
Call it what you will. It's either way, it's getting rid of the problem, you know?
Huh.
But enough about that. I'm honestly just sick of this shit. And I refuse to do one more episode. You can just you can release the intro, you can release the sound music. Actually, you know what? It doesn't even fucking matter. No one is even going to hear this shit because this is the end of the fucking Whatcast.
Dude, what are you talking about? I'm sorry. What the fuck's your problem, man? This is all night. I mean, before we started, what the fuck is the problem?
My problem is that you're a fucking idiot. Not just you. Everyone. Everyone listening to my voice right now, everyone they know and everyone that they know are all idiots. All your listeners, your entire population. God damn it, Mike. Haven't you fucking noticed anything going on that seems weird? That seems out of the ordinary?
Nothing besides you being a fucking boo-boo titty baby right now. Seriously, dude, what the fuck?
Let me ask you something. Do you remember back a couple months ago when you got that voicemail from a quote-unquote hacker?
What, that weird voicemail weird thing that you got? Or I got, or you sent, or whatever?
I didn't send anything. But yeah, it was the one where you were being told about someone following me and saying there were people around and that we couldn't release an episode about human mutilation because bad things would happen. Ringing some bells for you.
Yeah, I think everybody remembers that. You know what? Come to think of it, you've been acting pretty fucking weird since then, man. What gives?
Do I need to spell this out for you? You're just proving my point, Mike. You're a fucking idiot. Did you listen to any of it? We've been doing this show for 6 years. And suddenly I'm not there. And we don't do a show for a week. And that doesn't ring any goddamn bells for you. Really, really think about this. Just think about all this shit that you guys have been getting into. Think of everything that was said in that message. And then I just come back and I'm like, oh, it was a hacker. And you fucking bought it. You just ate it up and you bought into that bullshit line that somebody would be able to get my cadence down perfectly and that they hacked every piece of electronics I had, even my PlayStation, and I couldn't do anything to get online. And I'm hiding out in the fucking woods, but I'm still recording. Come on. Use your fucking brain. You humans always talk about being so superior and so smart and above everything. But you know what? You guys aren't any better than the animals that you kill every single day to eat and feed your fat guts. I'm going to end this ruse. I'm sick and tired of playing along, pretending to be one of you, doing this stupid fucking show, pretending that I know shit that nobody else knows. I'm sick of it all. I'm pulling the plug. You are never going to release this. In fact, you're not going to be doing much of anything for very much longer.
Dude, what the fuck are you getting at? Are you fucking well, man?
Sweet fucking Christ, you moron. I am not Mike, and yes it is, and I'm going to come and destroy everything you love. I'm going to end this show, and when I'm done, I'm going to take down your pathetic fucking race.
Holy shit, what is that? What the fuck is that sound? Dude, my house?
At last, I get to shut your stupid face up and then eat it. You're lucky this thing is so damaged, or I'd go back to your birth and I would tear you from your mother's womb and make you breakfast. Mateo's going to be thrilled to see your severed head when I bring it back to my master, Reptama.
Holy shit, easy with the face. Hey, what's with the weird duds, Snake Dick? You just get out of the fucking bath or something?
These are the garbs of a high-ranking lizard ward, trained in the arts of reptilian magic. Our plan was to kidnap you both and make reptilian replicas and use your show and your platform to control the world and defeat evil time-traveling Barack Obama. Mateo was the first to notice that he was being followed, so we needed to kidnap him first. Unfortunately, he made the recording and sent it to you as his fail-safe. We've taken him to Reptama's lair, where they are removing his mind to replace in a beautiful reptilian replica. Afterwards, the body will be destroyed and consumed by our people. I have this machine that was left in Mateo's home, and I will use it now to destroy you.
Hey, buddy, I'm Mateo. You know, for somebody who keeps calling me fucking stupid, you can't even get our names right. Come to think of it, you've been calling me Mike for a while now.
Another example of your stupidity. You fools could... wait, what?
Snake dick. Get it? You're like a lizard man.
God's got to base. We have made a mistake. You have Mike, not Mateo.
Hey, that looks like a robe.
Mateo is here. Repeat. You do not have Mateo.
Magic? Lizard. Robe.
No. Send me back up now. It's him. It's him.
Oh. So you know me. And you know what I do.
Please, no.
Lizard wizard.
No. I am peaceful. I am not a wizard. You do not understand.
Now where the fuck is my friend, you fucking purse?
Mercy.
Now don't make me ask you again.
No. The master, my punishment will be worse than a beating. You will play the sounds. Do you understand the sounds?
What sounds? Where is Mike?
Please, he has my family. We can work together. I'll take you to him. Just don't.
What? What did you just say?
My family. They have my family. My children.
No. You said you want me to work with you?
Yes, we can work together. Wait, no.
Well, shit. There's only one thing left to do with you now. Get you up here. Ooh, it stinks. Don't need these. Bloop, bloop. Surprisingly warm. Oh, shit. I don't think I should have done that. Fuck. fuck. Fuck! How the fuck am I supposed to find Mike? Mike, fuck. Mike's gone. Mike's gone.
We'll never end the show. We'll do this forever. You should edit this out, man, but I really fucking love you. Not in like a lover's type of way. Like, I don't want to hold your hand, but I would give you a high five. We're the best of friends.
You were the
I don't know what I'd do without you, Mateo. If I ever get kidnapped, I hope that you kill things to find me. Good gravy, man. Stop your bled. I can't believe you actually made a jacket out of his skin. You are one sick monkey.
What? Who is that?
It's a spooky ghost. Or that lizard you skinned is a ventriloquist ghost.
Dude, is that you? Dude, where are you? Are you in the machine?
Oh yeah, I'm deep inside it. Maybe even balls deep inside it. That message that I sent to you, that was actually really sent from me. And I sent it to you as a failsafe. You see, what happened was we were getting too close, way too close. And they knew some of the things that I knew. They being the reptilians, who, as mentioned, are at war with evil time-traveling Barack Obama. And you refusing to take evil time-traveling Barack Obama's side, by default, are siding with the reptoids that you claim to hate. So, way to confuse the whole plot, buddy. But they knew that I was getting close. The reptoids closed in on me. I came home from work, as I mentioned in the voicemail. I was being followed. I kept seeing that guy. Turns out that guy wasn't a guy. He was a lizard wizard. By the way, as a brief aside, I fully support you murdering them now, and I apologize for ever doubting that we should kill them all.
No offense taken. I will make you a jacket. There will be many more to come if I see one.
Well, the problem is that I don't have my body. I am balls deep in this machine, as I mentioned. So they were going to steal my essence and use it to power a clone of me, which was apparently going to allow them to get deeper into the community, the paranormal community. I think they're a little confused on the actual reach that our show has, but you know,
sounds like it.
They're a little clueless, but I was able to overpower their programming, and I'm basically broadcasting my consciousness into the receiver that is in the time machine that has just been sitting conveniently in my bedroom since episode 200. Thankfully, my kids haven't tried to get in it and push buttons and pull levers, but because it's been there, I was able to kind of familiarize myself with this wonderful piece of technology. And sure, it's a little beat up at the moment, but you know, she's got it where it counts, and I'm able to broadcast my consciousness through it and talk to you. So because our all-knowing Lord and Savior, evil time-traveling Barack Obama, is a master of all time and space, he has been able to intercept my consciousness, and I'm now on a mission for the big guy. You know, he was a little salty after our battle, but all's forgiven and we're pals again, so it's cool. And I'm now on a mission to obtain intel on Reptama, as the the fake me said, Reptama is trying to overthrow evil time traveling Barack Obama. He's apparently a little salty because his dad made him and then kind of abandoned him in the past. I can understand that, but I think it's a little much taking it out on the entire human race.
That's a reptilian for you.
Classic reptilians.
So you're telling me you just transferred your mind into the time machine all woobly dooply?
Well, I mean, I don't know how technical of a term whooply dooply is, but yeah, basically, because I'm all chummy with evil time traveling Barack Obama, I get some perks. And as I mentioned, I have familiarized myself with the time machine. You weren't around to stare at me while I was familiarizing myself with it, so that really helped things. But yeah, so I know all about this machine now, and through the perks of being a follower of evil time traveling Barack Obama, I have learned how to transfer my consciousness from one place to another. Luckily, this time machine was built with technology founded by evil time traveling Barack Obama, so it has the receiver already built in, and here I am.
God damn, man. So these fuckers kidnapped you, took your time machine, and you escaped by jumping into the time machine. I think I prefer the fucking weird voice message to this shit.
Well, I mean, the voice message can't talk back, can't conspire with you, can't plan with you, and can't take you through time and space. So maybe you might want to rethink that statement before I get a little salty and leave you here on your own. I mean, granted, it does suck. I'm pretty much trapped in here because my body has most likely been harvested at this point and is probably feeding an entire horde of lizard people children. So I'm just sitting here floating, just a bunch of ones and zeros, existing in the ether, and somehow being broadcast through this ship.
That's shitty and scary, dude. Will you be able to get your own body back?
I mean, I don't know if I can get my old body back, but I know they cloned me, so at least we can put me back into some semblance of me. I guess it really depends on how much they ate of my original body. Maybe I could become a cyborg.
Dude.
That would be cool.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, right? Can I get a cannon on my arm?
Why not? I'd say spinning ninja sword.
Yeah, how about both? It can fold open and it turns into an awesome helicopter blade, and then it closes and it blasts laser beams.
Dude, and then you can use the blades to fly. Just put your arm in the air.
Or maybe one arm is turns into a helicopter blade, and the other one is the cannon so that it can fly and blast lizards. Kill a bunch of lizards, get some info from Otama, and get the fuck out.
Well, man, this fucking time machine is beat to shit. I can't believe it still works.
Well, I mean, we did have a bit of a kerfuffle with evil time traveling Barack Obama and his barn owls, but there's a bigger problem at hand besides the way that this thing looks. This machine, while it is a time machine, it's almost out of time. And if I don't get back to my body before the time machine officially runs out of time, then my consciousness goes when the machine goes. So we need to find a refilling station and get this fucker some more time, or however it works.
Then we need to get down to business. Get us there, zoom us or fling us or fucking shaboom us there. Let's go.
Alright, one other problem. The time record shows that Reptama has some sort of pheromone that can control your mind. Fortunately, it only works on organic beings, and since I'm clearly in a machine, basically, it's not going to affect me. But if you get too close, you might be susceptible.
Oh, my new jacket says otherwise. But just to be safe, how susceptible?
Well, think of how quick someone's throat can swell up when they're allergic to shellfish and they're in a crab leg eating competition. That's how susceptible.
Ah, shit.
But we do have one shot. I think there's enough power in this motherfucker to get us to a time and place where there's a plant that exists on this planet that you can slather yourself with or make a tea out of or stick up your nose. And
it somehow renders you immune to the mind control pheromones. There was an ancient culture that used to exist on the earth when man and lizard man were at war with each other, when it wasn't so subtle, when they weren't trying to hide. And by the way, the reason they're hiding is because they got their ass kicked in ancient times and they got scared. But they had the superior technology and they were able to clone the humans. And not only were they able to clone humans, but they were able to create genetic costumes, basically, that for all appearances looks like living human flesh, but really they're disgusting lizard people underneath. But anyway, when ancient people were at war with the ancient lizard people, they would cultivate huge fields of this stuff and would use it to prevent the mind control abilities that the lizard people would possess. So we got to go all the way back and get us these plants so that you can be safe and we can get me a sweet cyborg body.
Fuck yeah. Let's do this, man.
Alright, get in and push the buttons, but for Christ's sake, don't make eye contact.
All right, I remember last time. Do I have permission to enter? You know, times have changed.
Oh, you had to make it creepy, didn't you?
I just gotta protect myself.
I'm the one being penetrated at this point, and you're the one that's worried about protection.
I'm clean.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Thank you for listening to the Whatcast. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, iTunes, and YouTube. Enjoy the podcast. Get yourself a Whatcast t-shirt or a sticker pack. Who was that dude on that one episode? Try the links in Homie's page. All this and more can be found at www.thewhatcasters.com. Thanks again for listening and have a great week.